Okay, we are live. We'll see if people decide to join this. Kind of random Monday night stream if you're watching on the replay. Thank you. There'll probably be more people on the replay, if I'm being honest. Just let people know on Instagram. Just posting that now, if you're wondering what I'm doing. Yeah. Another one of the ask me anything, whatever, play song, whatever, any of that. One second. There we go. There we go. Okay, sweet. We got the Jasons in here. Yes, the next $1 billion movie, Cocaine Bear. Oh, I'm so excited to see this. I tried to explain it to my girlfriend. Okay, there we go. That should be better. Tried to explain to my girlfriend. She's like, "Is that a real movie?" And I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "So it's like Sharknado?" And I was like, "Yeah, basically." So that'll be that'll be fun. I'm so excited to see it. Other Jason, thank you so much for joining here. Always got some cool movie recommendations. Alex Lopez is here as always. It's good to know that everybody saying hi to each other. Well, I'm here now, doing well. Counting down the last few days of the semester, so that's nice for school. I'm working on lots of other stuff outside of the channel, and for all different reasons for school. That's kind of just what's been going on. It's a big month for Bears. Winnie the Pooh. Oh, I didn't realize that was finally coming out. There we go. Oh my god, finally. I mean, we've been hearing about that for so long, so I know it's going to be a complete disaster, but it's going to be the best type of disaster. So I'm really excited. Let me know if you guys are going to be seeing these movies, because I hopefully will be seeing both. I still have not seen any 2023 new releases. So I need to get on that. Some of them I've missed. I didn't go see Missing because I haven't seen Searching. I need to watch The Pale Blue Eye. More on streaming. I want to watch that new Netflix documentary that's like that killer. What's it like? No. It's not like an axe, but yeah, whatever the thing is. That my mom's watching it. Yeah, Winnie the Pooh. I live in Ontario, Canada, so I'm Canadian. Winnie the Pooh was supposed to play one day, but then they extended it for a week. Yeah, because it's gonna make more money than it should, which is kind of good, and I'll be one of the ones seeing it. Yeah, I haven't. I mean, I have been to movies once, but that was to see Babylon or Babylon, however you want to say it, Babylon. I thought it was fantastic. It's one of my favorite movies of that year, and I still haven't done my list because I still haven't watched everything everywhere all at once. Yeah, that's what it's called. I always get the title mixed up. I still need to watch that. I'm debating on making a full video because I think it's gonna do it's gonna get 18 views or 17 or something really really low. So I'm debating on spending how much 2 or 3 hours making that video, at least editing that video, to have it flop like that. So if you guys want to see it, let me know. If not, I'll just kind of post it as a shorts. But Babylon is in the top 3, I'll tell you that. Yeah, I heard this movie was good. It didn't interest me like crazy. But it's Tom Hanks, so I mean, there's a great chance, if it's not Pinocchio, that it's gonna be very good and that he's gonna be very good in the movie, at least. Brokeback Mountain is that is one of the all-time best movies, especially for, LGBTQ plus movies as well, having 2 huge actors like Heath Ledger and Jake Gyllenhaal and Ed Hangley. I mean, it's one of my favorites as well. It definitely should have won Best Picture that year. Ontario, Canada might be where I don't know who that is. I can look it up. Let me look that up. I don't know who that is. J Disney. Okay, another YouTuber. Check that out. Oh, Canadian. Oh, I feel like I see this guy. He's Canadian. That's all it says. Let me see. Day off work, but I can't decide. I haven't seen Avatar or Avatar 2 or Megan. I do want to watch Megan though. That one interests me right away. So I just haven't had the time. I've been very busy with, as I said, all this school stuff. There's been a lot more than normal for this year. So there's that. What's up? Oh, hey, what's up? interested to see what questions you bring on tonight, because those are always fun questions. So just fire them off whenever. We got 8 people in here. That's great. Used cars on Saturday, a classic. Oh, used cars on Saturday. Kurt Russell's in 1980. Ooh, Kurt Russell. You can never really go wrong with his old movies. They're always really fun. Blockbuster of the year. My choices would be Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Dead Reckoning or Dead Reckonings. I think there's an S on the end. I could be wrong. That one's probably my number one. Gotta go also with Indiana Jones 5. That's another one. Those are probably the 2 biggest, but, like, I'm so excited for the new Mission Impossible, because I've just been, I mean, I love that franchise so much. It's one of my favorites ever. Like, a lot of people, like, I'm not trying to say, like, "Oh, you guys don't like it," but, like, a lot of people like it. Like, I love it. I don't like number 2, but I love all the other ones. They're all so good, and the last one was the best one so far. So this one will just be mind-blowing once again, and seeing all the behind the scenes stuff is going to be awesome. Bought the Blu-ray shortly after that. It was on 4K. That sucks when that happened. That happened to me with Scream. I do have the 4K for Scream now, but I bought it and then it was announced, like, I swear, I think 2 or 3 days later. It was pretty funny, but the Blu-ray was only like $5, so that's good. Do you find it weird that when MCU movies like Thor 1 and Incredible Hulk came out, people complained they were too serious? Yeah, because, like, I don't know if I'd say that's weird, but, um, it makes sense because back then they were supposed to be like, they were known to be more cheesy. I mean, look at the Fantastic Four movies and all, Daredevil and Catwoman, like, all those ones, even though we had, at that time, we would have had Batman Begins and The Dark Knight. It was something that people weren't as used to, but it makes sense. Oh, we got Till Change here. Alan, what's up? Keep on the Bob journey. I first heard Like a Rolling Stone as 15, 1980, changed my life. Sitting 2 miles away from Penny Lane, Lennon McCartney, unbelievable songwriters, but Dylan number 1. Okay, choice. I'm gonna throw McCartney as number 1, but that's just personally me. Um, so yeah, I actually do need to react to some. I've seen a few comments. Garden of Eden's one of them. I think that's what it's called. I know that's a Guns N' Roses song as well, but there's a lot that I still need to do. After She-Hulk and Love to appreciate. Yeah, well, it's just like it was a total, different sides of the spectrum. I mean, Thor 1 is pretty funny at times too. I like that movie quite a bit. Yeah, Ben is here. Of course, that's awesome. Quick thoughts on Last of Us so far. Episode 1 was perfect. Episode 2 was also perfect. I think the show is just doing such a good job. I mean, the last episode, I wasn't able to do a full video on it, but so far, I mean, the production design and all the sets, I mean, it's crazy how close it looks to the show. And like you see the comparisons on Instagram or TikTok or Twitter or wherever you see them, and it's so good because it's not like literally shot for shot, like edit for edit, but you hear, "I can't swim," or something like Ellie said in the last one, and then I'm like, "Oh, yeah, that happened in the game," and I haven't played the game in 2.5 years, so that's pretty impressive. I have the game sitting right here, and I'm so tempted to start playing this again and actually complete the second one, because I played part of the second one as well, but, that one's pretty controversial on one of the choices that will that were made there. It'll be the first Mission Impossible movie I'll be seeing in theater. I saw Fallout in the theater. It was the first year of my channel, and yeah, that was actually, I think those were some of my first reviews. They're not still up, so if you look for it, you won't find it. I think they're unlisted right now, so if anybody's interested, just let me know. They're awful. They're terrible. There's a reason why they're not still up. Unfortunately, I deleted my first, like, few videos. Like, I still remember my first video. It was filmed right back here. My bed was, I think, in the middle of my room at the time. Like, it was, like, coming, like, this way. It was sitting in, like, I was sitting in, like, this little spider chair thing. Do you know what those are? Like, they're, like, the circular ones and, like, it moves. Yeah, whatever. And I filmed, like, from a low angle. I was like, "Yeah, guys, starting the channel," but I was so much younger. Um, and it was pretty funny, but I when I saw Fallout, the power went out halfway through because my friend and I biked there because the theater in town isn't too far. And then we didn't realize that it was like all rainy and stuff. We came out, our bikes were soaked, and the power went out partially halfway through the movie, and it resumed, and it was fine. But that's what I remember from it, and the movie's just amazing. Most of the time, there's Creed 3, Scream 6, Creed 3 easily by far. I'm or there's John Wick 4. Yeah, I'm super excited for that. Scream 6, I'm gonna finally watch through all the Scream movies because I've only seen the first one multiple times. And Shazam 2 will I'll see it. I'll see it. I really like the first one, but I am a little worried for this next one considering the trailer and just some of the jokes in it. But Creed 3, I already know is gonna be amazing. I'm also a huge Rocky fan. I think the Rock talking about Mission Impossible, I think the Rocky movies were the first ones I ever reviewed on the channel, like, as, like, a whole, like, franchise. I did, like because I was watching a lot of Sean Chandler back then, so I was always doing the build-ups. Uh, Scream, so yeah, I'll definitely see that. Alex, what's going on? We got multiple Alexes, multiple Jasons. Um, yes, let me see. Have I watched episode 2? Yes, I watched it last night. I thought it was amazing once again. I was really glad that I'm gonna say this without spoiling it because I know a lot of people in here, um, a lot of people in here have not seen it, but they discuss a certain thing that is like one of the main, if not the main thing with a certain character. They discuss it a lot deeper in this episode, which I was glad because the first episode, my one, like, as I said in my review, like, my complaint that's, like, this big is that they just kinda didn't really discuss it, so I'm glad they talked about it then, but I was just talking about how the sets are amazing, the acting is out of this world perfect. I mean, seeing the comparisons, Pedro Pascal is just so good, and Bella Ramsey is so, so funny as Ellie. I know everybody complained about her right away, but she's great so far, and I liked that the episode, it felt like it was gonna end, and I was thinking to myself, I was like, "How are they gonna end an episode like this?" Because you can end the first one after, like, some major things, and we find out a reveal and all this stuff. Um, and then, and then we go into this one, and I thought it was gonna end, and then there's some crazy stuff. One thing I really love with the clickers is they are the absolute worst thing in the game. I hate them so much. They're so good, but I hate them so much in the game. They always killed me because I'm not good at the game. I just don't. It was the second story game I completed after Spider-Man. So, the way that they gave them, like, because it's in the show, it's played by humans. It gave them more of a human look. So when they were moving, it was creepy. And that one scene where Joel, like, he turns and then it's like far back and then it turns to him and then you hear it get closer to him and he knows it's right there, but they're blind, so it's fine. I mean, it was yeah, it was great. I'm so excited. I'm so excited that I finally have a show to watch week to week that I can watch like at 9 p.m. Because, like, as I said in my first review, like, as much as I like a lot of the Marvel shows, I'm not staying up till 3 a.m. to watch them, or even if they come out at 12, which they don't here. But like the first episode of Kenobi did, which surprised everybody. We didn't know that, but when it comes out at 3, I'm not, you know, awake for that and then doing the video and all that stuff. So being able to be home most of the time when I'm not working and sit down and watch the episode, I'm just so glad. Sorry, there's my little rant. In Bruges and Dead Man's Shoes, two must-see movies from the side of the pond. In Bruges, yeah, I do need to watch that because I watched Banshees of Inisherin. I think that's how I say it. So that'll be great. And Dead Man's Shoes, I have not heard of that, so it's good to know. I'll add that to the list. Talking a lot. We got a lot of people on here, a lot more than I expected. So thank you guys all very much. Next month, I'll be seeing Titanic, Groundhog Day, Cocaine Bear, and Winnie the Pooh in theaters. Yes, I will also be seeing Titanic with my girlfriend. She has never seen it, and I haven't seen it in 6 years. It's been 6 years since I've seen Titanic, and I loved it, and I'm so excited to see it in the theater. It's going to be great. I have never seen Groundhog Day, unfortunately. I do want to watch that one. Cocaine Bear, I will see, and Winnie the Pooh. Those are the ones. So I'll see 3 out of 4 of those in theaters. I'm reviewing Mission Impossible and Transformers. Oh yeah, I forgot the Transformers movies, but I'll be there for the Mission Impossible reviews. Just let me know when they're up. Also, I think it was your birthday yesterday or the day before, but I'm pretty sure it was yesterday. So happy belated birthday, Alex! Everybody, wish him that. Yeah, 30th for Groundhog Day. That's crazy that that movie is. I don't know how I haven't seen it. I've seen quite a few of his movies, but I'm surprised I've seen that. Okay, this is a good question. I just saw this come in. Violent Night 2 is in the works. I saw that like an hour or two ago on Twitter, and I'm like, I don't know what they're gonna if they're just doing the whole Christmas thing, yeah, I mean, I love the movie, I thought it was great. Or if they're, extending the universe like David Harbour talked about, which would be pretty cool, but, I wanna go back to this, who's your favorite modern artist right now? Okay. So, Greta Van Fleet, obviously, I love them, I think they're phenomenal. If we're talking modern, like, I'm not gonna include, like, people who are still going, so I'm not gonna include Jack White or Pearl Jam or any of those bands. Let me look at, my library, but I'm gonna go Greta Van Fleet's my favorite, easily. I love Billie Eilish as well. Um, don't know why my Apple Music library is being Arctic Monkeys, I love them. I know they've been going for quite a bit, but they're consistently releasing albums, so I'm gonna count them. Um, I started listening to Lana Del Rey. I listened to her first album. I thought it was really good. Not, not perfect or anything, but it was insanely good. The production on the side on all the songs is so grand, and the hip hop parts of them, and her voice is just out of this world amazing. Just listen to the song "Born to Die," and you'll be like, "Wow." Yeah, so that one's good. I'm trying to look. Yeah, I'm just passing a bunch of these. Uh, Well, yeah, I'll count Kendrick because he is great. Kendrick Lamar is great. Yeah, those are all the ones that, I'm just scrolling through my library here. Sorry, my nose is itchy, that, come to mind straight away. Yep, I'd say those are all mine. Um, I've been here since 55 subs. I have not seen your name before, but if you, I'll say if you join a few more lives, then maybe I don't even know. I think I do have some mods on here, but I'm not 100% sure. I think I set some. Jason Carr might be a mod. Jason, let me know. But yeah, favorite A24 film. The Lighthouse, probably. That one comes to mind straight away. That movie inspired me like nothing else. I mean, I don't even know why I don't. I used to have it the my Phantom mask is off this. I used to have it like this, and then the lighthouse thing would go off. If you look at all my videos from like 2019 and probably 2020, you would have seen that there. Um, yeah, okay, you are a mod. Okay, that's what I thought. I think I just did a bunch of people that like where I was like friends with, so that makes sense. The lighthouse is up there. Moonlight, Disaster Artist, I really love. And this isn't one of my favorites, but I watched After Sun. I didn't do a video on it because I watched it later, but I thought that was really good. I have a list on here. Let me just look for it. Pearl is really great. It's not, like top tier. Oh, Good Time. That's also what I was thinking. Good Time, Lady Bird, Uncut Gems, Room, Hereditary, Eighth Grade, mid '90s, The Witch. I mean, so many of these are great. Minari, Enemy, like those, like Ghost Story. These are the ones I've seen that I know of. I didn't put After Sun on this list, but these are the ones that I have in a random order. Yeah, I'd say The Lighthouse is probably my favorite though. Dead Man's Shoes is a British cult movie. I've seen Dead Man by Jim Jarmusch, however you say his name. Um, yeah, but I've not seen Dead Man's Shoes, 2003, 2004. Okay, good to know. I don't. I saw Titanic 3 times in the theater, back in 1997, 1 time in 3, just several years ago. Watched it again in the theater and later by the 4K. Yeah, I'm excited to buy, that 4K because I wonder if it'll be split on 2 discs because the Lord of the Rings movies, the long ones are. So, I don't know because I don't know if The Godfather Part 2 is. I don't think it is. I have Jason Carr, thankfully, sent me the first Godfather Steelbook on 4K, and it's on 1 disc. So I don't know if the second one is on 2 discs or even if it would need to because, Lord of the Rings is 4 hours long and huge. But yeah, I'm excited to get that. That I am. Modern artist, if you've not heard of Michael, I have not. I'm gonna type that into my Apple Music so I remember it. What genre would that be? That's a cool name. Michael. Trying to see if I feel like I kind of recognize this cover. His R&B and soul. I feel like I kind of recognize that. But I will check that out. Let me see. It's seen twice in theaters and originally. Yeah, let's see it 5 more times in the theater. I'm up to 230. That is awesome. Just wait until you can say that you've seen it 365 times or more than that. That'll be crazy. I mean, when I say like, oh, I've seen a movie a lot, I mean like 6 times or something. Like some movies I've seen like a ton, which is like School of Rock, and that's like 15 to 20, like something in there. 237 times, especially for a movie that is over double the length of School of Rock, is pretty awesome, pretty impressive, if I do say so myself. Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, I have not. I don't know why I can't speak or open this. I have not, but I really want to, because even some of my, like, non-movie, like, friends in real life, one of them, he was just like, "You need to see this movie, like, it's so good," and I think I told this on my last week's live stream where I was like, um, he sent me, like, a TikTok that was, like, the whole movie. It was like, "Watch this before you take it down." I was like, "I'm not gonna watch a movie on TikTok on my phone," but I do really wanna see it. I used to watch the first Puss in Boots movie a lot when I was younger. I don't even fully remember it, but I remember watching it a lot. But I do really wanna watch it now that everybody's saying that it's so good, but I'm gonna wait till it fully comes out and I can fully see it and all that legally. Also, this is true, like, the person broke the record for, the amount of times for, like, Spider-Man: No Way Home, which was something in the 200, maybe 300. Um, but yeah, I wonder if they'd probably require proof that you've watched it that many times. They should do, like, a brain scan or something, but no. But, that'd be awesome to see. Imagine seeing your name in the Guinness Book of World Records for the amount of times you watch a movie. That's sweet. Small number. 237 times for a 3 hour and 15-minute movie. That's pretty impressive. I'll be wearing my Titanic t-shirt when I go to theater, but I don't know if I should also wear my Heart of the Ocean necklace as a joke too. You should. I mean, go ahead. Some people will get it. If they get it, then that'd be sweet. I mean, like, I went when I saw Babylon, I think I had a Bowie shirt on, and the person who was, like, not serving me, but, like, I got, like, the popcorn from, like, at the stand, had a Labyrinth as I think I had a coat on, but I had a Bowie shirt underneath, and they had Labyrinth as their favorite movie, and I was like, "If my coat wasn't done up, that'd be pretty funny. I wanna see if they'd notice," but that's just me, but I would say wear it. I'm a Titanic group on Facebook that a few members have seen over 900 times. 900 times. Okay, wait. Let's do some math. Let's do some math. Okay, how long? You see how many minutes Titanic is. I know it's like 3 hours 15. It's 194 minutes according to Letterbox. 194 times 900. Some of these people, if they have watched it that many times, have spent, I'm not even gonna say it, this many minutes, this many 174,600 minutes watching Titanic. That's impressive. That is wow, 900 times. Yeah, see, Jason part 2 also agrees that's crazy. What do you think is the most underrated MCU movie? I think Incredible Hulk. Yeah, well, I really like the first Avenger, like Captain America: The First Avenger. I think that movie's great. I always have loved it. I know more people have said that over time, but it's true. Try to do a scan of them in my head. Yeah, I'd say that's my answer. That's the first one I think of. Um, he's unbelievably youngish guy from London. Okay, sweet. Awesome. I'm going to Europe and going to London soon, so that's cool. I think I talked about that last week, but very soon over the March break, kind of early March. I forget what day it is. Um, um, let me check. I have it in my calendar. On March 7th, I leave for Europe. That night, well, afternoon into night, we go. It's a thing with my school. Staying there for 10 days, so I'm gonna have to plan out some videos. So if you're wondering why there's a lack of videos over those days, I'll post about it and all that stuff, and I'll prepare some. I think I'm gonna do some, like, collection videos starting soon. I did film a Blu-ray collection video, like, months and months ago, like, probably in, like, August or July or something, but I guess I just never edited it, and that has totally changed like crazy. I've been trying to get rid of a lot of DVDs. I've been waiting for my one friend to pick up some freaking DVDs from my house that were sitting outside for a few days and still have not been picked up, but I've basically moved my shelf to where I don't think I think there's maybe one DVD thing on here, and it's like the Elvis collection, but everything else is Blu-ray, and I have a ton of 4Ks. Like, a lot of people have, like, walls full of Blu-rays, but I just have, like, a lot of 4Ks because that's mainly what I get. So, yeah, it'll be a long video to film, and I'm also gonna do my record collection, which will be a lot easier, and I finally have another tripod. I'm gonna shine a light back there, see if you can see it. My, you can oh, yeah, you cannot oh, look at my beautiful background. It changes every time, so it's pretty great. I'm not gonna show that one. I have, like, the new thing with Apple that was updated a while ago, but yeah, it changed a lot. Yeah, I have another tripod back here because the one that my camera's on, I'm using my laptop camera, I always do. Um, the tripod's been broken for, like, probably 2 years now, and, like, the leg, so I can't actually collapse it. So that one back there is new. I used it for a TikTok live stream because I can connect my phone to it as well as the camera, so that's great. So I'll actually be able to move that one around, which is great. I had Amazon gift card from Christmas, so I was finally able to get that. I mean, I should have got it so long ago, but now this tripod's just gonna stay in the same spot, so it'll be very easy. There's my little rant here. Europe is 6 hours ahead of me, 5 hours ahead for you. I think it's roughly yeah, I think it's 7.5, something like 7, 7.5, but it also depends, does it get delayed? How long does it take, for everybody to board? Is there gonna be complications? Like, whenever it's like there's a flight, I always, like, add, like, an hour or 2 because a lot of them don't board on time, or at least recently, like, the past, like, year or 2. I know that's, like, a thing from COVID, but even now, like, when I went to Florida over New Year's, like, from Toronto to Florida, I mean, our flight, I think, on the way back was delayed an hour, and then we sat on the plane for, like, an extra 40 minutes, so, like, there's all this stuff, but yeah, I think it's, like, 7 and we're basically, like, flying, and we're supposed to, like, sleep on the plane because as soon as we get there, it's like, "Go, go, go," right away, and I cannot sleep on planes, so, I bet I'll make myself tired enough. So so there is that. Yeah, I've wanted to go for a while, and we're going to London, Paris, Barcelona, so it's gonna be sweet over 10 days, so it's gonna be awesome. We're taking that I always forget what it's called. It's like the train that goes under the water. I always forget what it's called. Never been to Europe. Yeah, so we got people from all over here, which is great. The same comment I always get from this guy. You know how it is. But yeah, so that'll be. I think we're going on the 7th for 10 days. So as I said, I'll have to plan out some videos. That'll probably be a Last of Us. That'll be a Last of Us weekend. So I don't know if I'll be able to watch it there. That'll depend. Obviously, as much as I love it, that won't be my first priority while being there. But I have some good plans as I've kind of talked about. Um, I've been I've been working like brainstorming some ideas, but I've also been doing a lot of stuff for school. As I said, lots of editing, filming, very short films, like 90-second max short films, and I'm working on a video analysis right now of the Bride of Frankenstein for a class, which I might honestly post to YouTube if it turns out like so far it's like turning out the way I want it to. So if everything goes to plan, then that one will go on YouTube. If not, then I'll put it on Patreon. It just depends on if I feel that it turned out as good as it could be, which I think so far I'm pretty confident with it, and that'll be in the next few days. If that does happen, I do want to make more videos on the Universal monsters because I love them so much. Tons more guitar videos, but we can talk about that later. If you're going to London, take the journey up to Liverpool, cool city, and if you wish it to be, yeah, I really hope. There's a few things, like I have a few things written down. I don't know where exactly we're going in London or like where we're staying or anything yet. I mean, it's obviously somewhere. But I just like I want like a little list of stuff. I have like the Ziggy Stardust spot, 23 Heaton or Hedden Street, Third Man Records London, Morning Glory, like what's the story of Morning Glory? That album cover is shot, Abbey Road, studios in Abbey Road, stuff like that. Again, I don't know where exactly we're going, but I'm gonna see if I can go visit those locations. And you will, if I'm visiting all this stuff, you guys will definitely see posts. I might bring a camera from the school if I can. That's a big maybe. I might just use my phone, but yeah, Mandalorian is also in March. I forgot about that. I'm very excited for that, which, I probably shouldn't say that I forgot about it if I'm really excited for it. Um, but yeah, I mean, totally. Like if we can, I will absolutely want to visit all those spots. It's like how you can go past like where like Paul lived or where John lived. Like that's crazy to think. Or Penny Lane, all this stuff. Mandalorian season 3 is gonna be awesome. A friend lives in Liverpool, a great city, close to the water. Yeah. Um, Stake your life to a better hope. Yeah, we definitely will. We typically plan it every few weeks. I talk to him. He's one of the people I talk to the most. Like just in general, not even like when it comes to movie people. Like when it comes to movie, he's definitely the one I talk to the most. But we talk all the time. I know he was on here earlier. He's jumping back and forth between my stream and Chris's stream because Chris is live on Twitch right now. I think, or at least he talked about it. I haven't checked, but if he is, and somebody goes and checks, tell them that I sent you. Um, can I okay. I as nicely as I can, this is asking other mods to be a mod is not the best way to do it. So maybe we'll see. There's a lot of Beals locations. Yeah, oh yeah, Manchester. There's oh really the Shrek's Pizza. That's awesome. I think we're also going to one of the like a theater show there. We might be going to see the Back to the Future musical thing. I kinda asked, he wasn't 100% sure, but, that's again a maybe. And yeah, like, again, with the mod thing, I mean, I have people as mods just in case, like, I miss something and they see it, but a lot of people who are mods probably don't even know that they're mods. So, I don't really know. Again, I don't even fully know how it works. I think I just put it on, like, YouTube Studio once when I go through it every few months and, like, clean stuff up or check analytics or check this. Like, I check AdSense to see how, how much did I make a year? Patreon, like, I just got paid for Patreon, a few days ago. And, yeah, doing some saving some stuff. My goal is to, buy a Digitech whammy pedal, in the next little bit whenever I can. It's basically an octave pedal. If you've listened to Rage Against the Machine, Jack White, it's in a ton of stuff, but it's a thing that if you listen to Killing in the Name, you listen to the solo, how it jumps up the octaves. That's the sound of the pedal. So I'm saving up for that. I'll be doing probably at least 2 more live streams on YouTube this week. I'm probably also going to go live on TikTok after this. Maybe depends on how long this runs to play guitar because I have my guitar here. I could play it, but I have to be careful with what I play because copyright and all that stuff. But on TikTok, it doesn't matter because they don't copyright you. I think you have Italy and Spain the next one. That'd be great. Be very nice there. One of my girlfriends is an exchange student from Spain, and I know most people visit those places in their life, so that'll be great. I would love to go there one day. Yeah, on the river, yes, you need to yeah. I assume we'll be doing some. I'm not gonna say sightseeing, but you know what I mean. Um, I'll just put this up here for everybody else to see that. Yeah, but if there's, I want to know what movies have you guys watched recently? I'll give you my last few ones on Letterbox. I watched Zoolander again yesterday. I haven't seen it in years. Oh, it is so funny. It is so dumb, but it is so funny. There are times where it is 100% too dumb and it kind of goes overboard, but it is hilarious. I have this nice steel book of it. It's over there. It's blue with the blue steel face. The Funko Pop falls all the time. All the time. Is on the floor right now. I'm gonna grab it. It falls off my shelf. It used to fall every single day, and then I fixed it. Apparently, not anymore. There we go. Because of his feet. I think it was before they started doing the thing where they put it in the bottom, so he doesn't have anything. So, trying to get him to, I don't know what I could show this as an example on. This will be a bad example, but like he's gonna stand, and then you see how he falls forward. It's because of the balance, and I know you can turn the head, and I've tried a lot, but yeah, I watched Zoolander recently, yesterday. It's so funny. There's certain lines I don't even know if I should say on here that are hilarious. You can read minds. I watched the movie Permanent Vacation, first Jim Jarmusch movie. It's on the Criterion channel. Don't watch it. It is so boring. And it was like his first movie. It's like a student film and all that stuff. I didn't really know. Like I was like, oh, I'll check this out because a lot of people love him. I watched like and it was just so boring. And I don't know if it's just his movies or just the two that I've seen. I also watched Dead Man with Johnny Depp. I found that movie really boring, although it was considerably better. Like it was okay. Like it was I was like, oh whatever. This one just sucked. It was boring. The character, like the lead character, talked like a punk rocker, which I love punk rock, but it was like if you watch like too many interviews and you're like, oh, that's kind of annoying sometimes. He talks like that, and I appreciate a lot of the shots, but really there was one conversation outside of a movie theater that was like the only good scene. The other ones were just like, what is happening in this movie? So it's from 1980. Yeah, 1980. This movie, don't watch it. It sucks. Normally I don't say like don't watch this, but yeah, it sucks. Let's see what Jason said. Early December, I saw Top Gun Maverick twice and Violent Night in the theater. Used cars on Blu-ray Saturday has so much improvement. Yeah, that's fair. I definitely let's see how many 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I watched 9 movies so far, which is more than I thought, but 4 of those were on vacation and traveling back. My throat is very sore for some reason. Okay, I'll run through the movies very quickly from what I've seen. So I watch. This is starting on the 2nd of January. Watched The Banshees of Inisherin, which was amazing. I gave it 5 out of 5. That one movie is so good. I watched Smile, which is a 4 out of 5. The ending disappointed me a little bit, but it was terrifying. Like it was 100% true. Bros, I loved. First big LGBTQ plus rom-com type movie that is hilarious. And if you like Billy Eichner, I mean, it's like it's him for nearly 2 hours. But normally these Judd Apatow movies, as much as I love them, and I'll talk about another one soon, they go on for too long. But Bros is also great. You should all watch it. I wish I saw it in the theater, and I feel bad because it didn't do too well. I just couldn't. And I watched After Sun. I also gave it 4 out of 5. It's one of those movies that like it's so slow, and you're like, something is gonna happen, and then when stuff happens, you're like, oh, like this, and then it makes you reflect on the rest of the movie, and it takes you a minute because the whole movie you're watching this scene, you're like, why is the camera out? Like staying on him smoking for a few minutes, like it's like what is happening? And then Under Pressure plays later on, and you have this realization of, oh, this is what's happening, which I saw the hints of earlier on. I don't want to go into details, but yeah, it was pretty great, and both performances were amazing. Then I saw Babylon, which I thought was just incredible, 5 out of 5. When I gave it, rewatched Step Brothers with my girlfriend, hadn't seen it fully in a few years. That movie is one of the funniest things on this earth, endlessly quotable, so good. Then I watched Knocked Up for the first time, talking about Judd Apatow. I'm pretty sure, did he direct that? Wait, no, he did. Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, I knew it was. Yeah, so he's he directed it. Seth Rogen, absolutely hilarious. Sure, you can see sometimes where the movie's going, oh, there's going to be this point, this point. Still hilarious lines. I love that, like, Jason Segel, or Segal, however you say his name. I think I just said it twice there, Jonah Hill. Like, their names are just their real names. And then Seth Rogen's Ben Stone, I think his name is. The movie was hilarious. So there's a certain line that I'm not going to say, but it's from Jason Segal's character, who's one of the funniest in the movie. It's one of the funniest I've ever seen from him. And it's when they're in the hospital towards the end of the movie, and he says a certain line about a certain profession. And if you've seen the movie or watched it recently, you'll know what I'm talking about. It is really great. And then I watched Permanent Vacation, which sucked, and then Zoolander. Yeah, those are the movies I've seen. So mods. Yeah, moderator, it basically just means who can moderate the comments, block people if they're spamming, because that happens all the time on YouTube streams. Sometimes in the past that's happened with people that I know personally coming in and spamming this thing, which I'm honestly surprised has not happened yet, although now I'm saying that it probably will. But since I do have a little bit more control, that's why I'm not giving it out to everybody if I have not seen their name before. Banshees is great. Yes. It is really good. I assume that's what you're referring to, Jason. It is great. Like, it's one of those that seems so simple, and, like, as the film goes on, and it's, like, partially dark comedy, drama, the little donkey, I mean, everything, and it's like, you wouldn't expect a movie like this to be like, "Yeah, this is like a master, like, this is like a five-star movie," but for me, it was, like, it made me really reflect and think back on, like, wow, like, I just watched something that was just, like, so much different from what I expected, and it can be pretty absurd at times, but, like, in such a simple sorry for anybody wearing headphones there, in such a simple way. I went to move my hand around. I hope I did not destroy anybody's ears. If any of the sound got messed up, let me know. I'll be getting The Dentist Duel back tomorrow. Great movies. Haven't seen them in forever. I don't think I know what these are. I also don't know what movies are coming out tomorrow. Maybe Violent Night is one of them, if I remember correctly. I saw a few posts, or maybe that's a little bit. Let's check. Let's check what tomorrow's movies are. But yeah, I don't think I've heard of them. What thing blue? Let's just look up. What? I think it's Disc Father that probably posts or will be coming out tomorrow. I'm trying to remember. I may go to Mid Level Media next. Does he? No, he does not have a post. Does Mid Level Media can have it? No, no. Trying to look. Oh, is training day or is that? Oh, that's February 20th. That is totally wrong. Okay, I'm gonna look online and I'll do it on here. I'll share my screen. Actually, I'll discuss this first. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest top 3 movies of all time. The book is even better. Surprised by how I have not read it, but I have seen it. I have a review of it from 2020. Yeah, that's when I did my classic movie review. I think it was November, but it was later on in the year. It was either September, October, no, it would have been October. It would have been September or November, one of those 2 months, but I'm pretty sure it was November. I don't know how good the review still is because that's 2.5, well, 2 just over 2 years old. Yeah, Violent Night, yeah, I'm not gonna be picking that up right away as much as I like it, but, I do wanna watch that movie again. But yeah, it's not one of those, it's like a day one purchase. Let's go to Blu-ray.com and look at this American site that will have way more movies than what we'll have in our store. There's nothing right now that I can think of that I wanna pick up directly tomorrow, but, I will share my screen on that, and we will look at it together if it'll let me. Let's hope there's no weird ads that come up. Oh, wow, they have that dropped down to 40 bucks. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's see. Yeah, they have, can you see my cursor? Let me know. They have I need to look at the Universal Monsters Pack 2 because I have the first one. Let me grab that. Um I have this one, but I do not have that second one. So I'm going to be looking at that. I saw they just announced the Babylon Steelbook there. It's an interesting cover, but yeah, so this is Dracula, Frankenstein, Invisible Man, and the Wolfman. That second one has Bride of Frankenstein, as I was talking about. Phantom of the Opera, 1943. I've seen all these ones, Creature from the Black Lagoon, and The Mummy. Um, yeah, let me just click on that. This is, of course, gonna take forever to load because I'm streaming. Let's hope people are still in here. Yes. Okay. Okay, it says on Amazon it's still 40.55. It's 55 American, yeah. Still, it's quite a lot for them, but that's quite a bit of movies. Let's see, where's new releases? I barely use this website. But yeah, that's one of those packs that I really want to pick up because I love these movies a lot. And as I said, and also a lot of people really don't like this whole style. So the Alfred Hitchcock ones I have are like this, and the Back to the Future ones, where you fold it, and when you fold it, like it's in the sides here, which isn't good for the disc, I will admit, but it looks so cool. And I'm sorry to all the people working on the disc who like get that, but it looks so cool, and I love flipping through it. See these pictures, they're great. But yeah, that's a lot of people complain about that. Oh, we got a few things here. Moderator mod, that makes sense. here at the bus stop, now it's about 2:30 PM. Nice, let me know, yeah, DM me, let me know how that is. I know a lot of people really like it, but I'm just switching to it here. Great legend, thank you, Alex, and enjoy the movie. Yeah, I've heard it's very good, and it already got announced for a sequel, and I think it took Dune longer to be announced for a sequel, so that's pretty impressive. Let's jump back to Blu-ray.com and see if we can find the new releases. What day? It'd be the 24th. No, this is in the past. Release oh, coming soon. That's what I mean to click. Oops. Here we go. Okay. Okay, The Dentist. Oh, I haven't seen this before. The Dentist. I know you were talking about this, Jason. Oh, wrong tab. Dentist collection. Don't know what these are, but they look interesting. Dentist and The Dentist 2. It looks very like old school cheesy, but seems pretty cool. Going back to that. Anything Men at Work, Freaky 4K, Jackie Chan Collection, Volume 1. These seem to be the big ones. Yeah, I don't. Violent, yeah, Violent 9 seems to be the big one. All the other ones, we got like new 4K releases for that. This Carrie Steelbook, I got it when I was in Florida. It is so awesome. You guys should get it if you are a fan of Carrie, like I am. It is so cool. There we go. Came out in 1996 and 1998. If they're good, or at least if they're fun, I'll say that. Let me know, and I might check them out because I like to watch a good, bad movie at times if they're cheesy, or if they're just good movies. Of course, I want to watch them. So, yeah, let me know. I'm probably gonna go for. I know this live stream isn't too long, but I always, when I'm by myself, go depending on audience interaction, of course. And as I said, I might go live on TikTok after. I think I will if I'm gonna end it in about 5 minutes, where I'll be playing guitar. So if you want to jump over there, that's for sure. There, for sure, cool. But yeah, I'll just kind of wait and see what. Sorry, what is going on there, and then I'll jump on that live as well. I like to go live on there because I get a total different crowd. It's nice, and as I said, I can play guitar and not worry about copyright. It's so funny hearing the difference where there was, I think it was my last stream or 2 streams ago. Sometimes when I play, at least it's just for me, I like can get into like a groove and like I don't just mean like with specific songs, but like I can play like a bunch and like I hit all the notes. Like I'll play Black Dog and I'll hit all the notes. Um or like I'll get a tone through my amp and like it'll like slightly sound different, or like it just sounds like so good. And I'm like, yes, like this is great. And I just like can really feel it. And then other times I'll totally mess up. Somebody will like be like, oh, you need to practice more. And it like gets in my head. I don't know what it is, but it's just me. It just gets in my head. And I'm like, oh God. And then I like play worse. But last stream was pretty funny because one person was just being like funny but like weird in the comments. And I was just like, typically I just ignore those. Like I laugh at them and just ignore it, whatever. And then somebody's like, oh, you need to practice more. I was like, whatever. And then there was one where somebody was like, somebody said, they said, I've been here for 2 minutes and I don't think you know how to play. I haven't heard a single chord. And it was because I wasn't playing like a chord, like I was like playing a song with riffs or something. I think I was playing Creeping Death or something like that. So, you know what? And there are chords in there, but still, there's power chords. So I got 2 comments from people who were there. They're like, wrong, wrong. And then I just, did an asshole thing, just played chords for like a minute just to annoy them. But yeah, that's, I see Jason just sent me a picture, but I will open that right after if that's cool. But yeah, I think my goal is to go in there, probably go for about an hour as well, or it's been a slightly less. Again, that also depends on how my playing is going. Am I getting people that are joining? Because sometimes I'll get people and I'll get like 17 or 18 people in there. Sometimes I'll get 2 and like they won't say anything in the comments. So it also depends. Typically when I put requests in there, um, it gets more, oh my God, my hair part's weird sometimes. It gets more, more traction, but then they're like, play songs to sing solo, and I'm like, not that good. Okay, I'm an okay at basket player. Thank you. Yeah, yeah. A lot of them are just funny comments because there's people with like a truck profile picture and no posts, or them holding a fish, which is hilarious. AJ, how's it going? Top 5 most anticipated films. Okay. Mission Impossible part, what is that? Part, wow, 7, 8, 7, 7. Yeah. So Dead Reckoning Part 1. So that's number 7. Indiana Jones 5. Yep. Keep getting all these numbers messed up. Creed 3. I'm super excited to see Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Those are 4 right there. I feel like I'm blanking on some. Those are ones that come to my head right away. We were talking about the Winnie the Pooh movie and Cocaine Bear, and those, how fun those will be. I'll be seeing Titanic in theaters next month. So yeah, I'd say Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning or Dead Reckonings. I forget which one it is. Part 1. That's probably my number 1. Indiana Jones 5, Creed 3, Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Those ones are the ones. Those are 4. Top of my list. We got 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 Rock Fan. Are you looking forward to Willy Wonka? Sorry, yeah. When it eventually comes out, I mean, I feel like we've been seeing behind the scenes stuff for a while now. It probably hasn't been as long as I thought, but yeah, I'll watch it. I honestly, shamefully, have never seen the original Willy Wonka and Chocolate Factory all the way through. I've seen plenty of scenes, but I've never sat down and watched the entire thing. I know. But I have seen the Tim Burton Johnny Depp one, so people will probably get mad at me for that. I know it's Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. It's a little bit different, but yeah, I'll watch. I know people are like, Timothy Chalamet gets cast and everything, but yeah, that's okay. I love him. Good night, people. Fascinating time. I will be wondering what I'm doing. Yes, I definitely will. All right, thank you so much for joining. You will definitely see some more Bob Dylan reaction soon. I can tell you that. And any London updates you will see on Instagram, especially out of all places. I'm way more active on Instagram. But thank you for joining, especially for this long. When I don't see you on Brandon's monthly watch logs, it's because typically they always seem to fall on when I'm working, and it's like I get like a different work schedule every week. But it's like I feel like almost every single one, if not every single one, has fallen on a day where I've been working, like the night that I've been working. So I feel bad, but I think he has one coming soon. Like I know he plans out a few, but I'm still on his Patreon. I could probably check right now, but I will leave that for them. But my goal is to be on one of the next 3. I'll tell you that. If I'm not working one night and I have time, then I definitely will, just because they seem to be very a good variety of movies, and some of them have been like movies that I need to see. So yes, I will be on one of those soon. I haven't done many watch alongs on my Patreon. I mean, my Patreon members are Jason, Chris, and Brandon. But yeah, you missed a few. That totally cool. That happens. Yeah, that's Patreon. It's one of those things that like should be like my top priority, because you're getting paid slightly from that. But sometimes I typically, since videos for like a week on YouTube for me were like not uploading, like they were like going to HD for like 40 minutes, which is not normally like it. Like it, after all the processing and stuff, then went to HD, like processed to HD. I just throw them on Patreon. Or if I still have to make a thumbnail or something, I just throw them on Patreon. So if you're interested in seeing videos early, especially as I said, that Bride of Frankenstein video will definitely be up on Patreon in the next, probably definitely by Wednesday, 100%, maybe tomorrow if I get it finished, which I should, but Wednesday, 100% that video will be up. But even like my July talk review, which I was so glad to review that album early, that made me feel pretty good. Reviewing that before it came out, getting in touch with some of their press and being able to do that was pretty great. Yeah, I think that we're gonna slowly stop this live stream. I think we watched Skyfall. Yeah, that was on YouTube. That was great. I do want to watch Skyfall again now that we say it. Yeah, we watched Casino Royale and Skyfall. We did Hellraiser back in October. So Skyfall and Casino Royale were back a year before that. Watch Hellraiser. I feel like another movie, but I don't remember. But yeah, I'm gonna 100%. Well, I can't say 100%. Most likely be doing at least one like movie reaction a month. So it may not happen in January just because this month has been insanely busy. But I really wanted to watch High Fidelity, so I think I'm gonna do a reaction to that. There's a few shows that I'm gonna be watching as well, and I would react to The Last of Us, but I wanna be fully engaged with that. And you're setting a camera up, it's fun, and you get some good reactions when you're watching, especially horror movies, when there's something really gross, you're like, "Ew," those are always fun to watch, or if it's someone like David from Flex Talk, who it's some of my favorite reactions when he jumps like crazy, it's great. Like the Midnight Club first episode reaction, stuff like that, but, um yeah, I that's just one of those shows I would be fully engaged in. But I think that's gonna bring this live stream to an end. 55 minutes, pretty solid. We got a lot of very great people on here. Everybody who was in here was really great. Even that guy who was asking to be the mod, who I've never seen before. But yes, thank you so much to Jason, 123 Rock Fan, Alan for being in here. AJ dropped by, Alex, of course. Ben was in here for a bit. William Mann, I'm just scrolling through here. The View with Drew was in for a little bit. We got a ton of awesome people in here. Alex Thomas was in. Happy belated birthday to him once again. Yeah, Kenny Hankins, I think that's how you say his name. He was on there at the start. We got a bunch of great people in. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining. I'll be doing more of these this week. As I said, I'm probably going to jump over to TikTok in a few minutes. That just made my hairline look really bad. I just got to get some more water, as you can tell by my voice. But thank you all for watching. I will see you guys very soon. I'll see you guys next time. Over and out.